Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode from me, Avomance, on the Castia Skyblock server. Yeah, I've been playing this Skyblock for a little while now. Since that first episode we did, a couple of weeks ago, I've been growing the island slowly but surely. We've not done loads and loads and loads, but we've done a little bit, and I want to show you what I've done so far. So we've got, hang on, turn myself around. So what we've got is we've got a bit of, hang on. Get myself right. So this is our Cobblestone Generator. So this would generate loads and loads of different types of block. A little bit laggy at the minute because I'm on a poor Wi-Fi, but we've got, cobble come in, then every now and again, if you remember, you're going to get something like gold or iron or something like that, and then that gets collected in here because that is, can you see there, we've got a hopper underneath, so that is collecting most of it. It's probably, I would say, 90% effective. 90%, not 100, 90% effective. But that's all right. And actually collecting quite a few little bits is doing quite well. What I am going to do, actually, I'm just going to take one of those and one of those. Because what I want to do is I want to shove that in there and shove that in there. Let's get that out. Get that out. And they can go in there like that. And on the top here, I've got a load of stone, so I can then get some cobble and shove the cobble in there, because it is much better to use stone slabs to grow your island. You can see I worked that out with the help of a few people. Much better to use stone slabs because it's much cheaper. Of course you do have to smelt the stone, but it is much cheaper. And then we're going to get some cactus and just collect up the cactus, and we're going to try and do a challenge, and we'll do that challenge a little bit later. I've got the cactus back into there, that's great. But what we are going to do is we're going to do some interesting things. I'm just going to show you what I've done so far. So I've made myself a little farm. We've got pumpkins and we've got wheat grown on the farm, and so far I've got a little few bits of pumpkins, which is quite nice. I've got myself my infinite water source, which is great, because with an infinite water source, that means that I'm never ever going to run out of water, because what I was worried about was I'd fluff this water source up here, but didn't. Got an infinite water source, and that is amazing. And the water source, I'm reminding myself not to remove these slabs, because if these slabs come out, unfortunately, I can end up taking the wrong bit and it'll go. I've fenced off the llama. I fenced off the llama simply because that llama was going to fall off. I know it was going to fall off. I've grown some more grass. I need to get a what do I need to get? I need to get a silk touch to be able to do something. But what I did want to do is I wanted to get that out there, and then I'm going to put that dirt in there. I need a bucket. I'm going to get that in there like that. I'm going to shove that bucket in there. And I'm going to come around here. I'm going to get some sugar cane. I'm going to get my sugar cane, and I'm going to have the sugar cane grow there. Happy days. So now I can grow a bit of sugar cane as well as the... I didn't go in, did it? Right. Come on, lag. There we go. So as well as the cactus. I've got 9 trees, or potentially 9 tree spots that can grow, and it's going all right. I think we are getting quite good. But what I did want to showcase this time is, before I go, do you remember in the first episode I got given a load of enchanted armor? Look, loads of enchanted armor, and it was wonderful to have, and I was very, very grateful for it. But look, I've not earned it yet. I don't actually have enough progression to be allowed myself to use that stuff, so I've put it in this chest and not to be opened, and I just opened it to show you. Look, I've opened it again. Sue me, it's my game, but I've not earned it yet, so that's living in there until such time as I've earned the right to use it. I need to get myself some apple, because I realised that you can actually get hungry in this server. So let's shove that back. There we go. Right, what I did want to do, this is what we're going to play with in this episode. I'm going to take these keys. We're going to play with some crate keys, because these keys are brilliant. So I'm going to go across to spawn. Right, now crate keys are really, really cool. What you can do is you get stuff. So you might have seen when I opened up that chest, I've got some eggs. I've got the things like diamond blocks. I've got gold. It's all really, really quite good. And you get vote crate keys by getting yourself onto the vote1.mccastia.com and you vote 5 different sites, and you can get up to 5 crate keys. And if you do a crate key, you slap a crate key. If you remember, I did it right at the beginning of the first thing because someone dropped it. I didn't realise. You hit the crate key on the crate, and I just got $100 worth of gold. That's a bit of a rubbish crate key, frankly. What about this one? I've got a wisp kit. Not a clue what that is. Not the faintest idea. I've got another beacon. I've now got 2 beacons. I'm quite pleased about that. Beacons are quite good. So another one. I've got 8 iron blocks. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too shabby. I'll take 8 iron blocks. And finally, I got another wisp kit. I've got no idea what a wisp kit is. Genuinely not a clue. But I guess we'll find out in a minute. But what I've also got are 3 legendary crate keys. Now, legendary crate keys you can get from the store. And Castia's got a store. Now, it's free to play. I'm not saying you need to go and buy anything to be able to play this game, but you've got these crate keys which can get you good stuff. And if you go to store.castiamc.com, you can buy these crate keys. So if you're playing the game and you fancy a bit of a boost, why not give it a go? So I've got 3 legendary crate keys, which I'm going to do now. And I've never done a legendary crate key before, so this is going to be interesting. What is it going to give me? I've got loads of space in my inventory. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get these out of the way because I want to see. Right, so what is this going to give me? Oh, it's a spinner. It's a spinner. What's it going to give me? What's it going to give me? I'm interested. It's going to give me 2 sheep spawn eggs. Well, ordinarily, I've got 1 sheep spawn egg before, so that's all good. What's another one going to give me? Go on, give me a good one. 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 Give me a spawner. Give me a spawner. Give me a spawner. What's that? 100 MC MMO credits. Right, okay, they are going to allow me to do upgrades, so that's great. What's the next thing? One more. Go on. What we got? We've got a skelly spawner. That's awesome. Right, so I can now create myself, with that skelly spawner, I can create myself a bit of a skeleton mob farm. Now, mobs do spawn on the island. I have it on good authority that mobs do spawn on the island. But now I can make a skeleton-specific farm. So that's brilliant. I'm really pleased about that. So let's get ourselves back to the island by doing /island. I'm going to shove these bits in here. Actually, I'll take those bits out. Shove these bits in here. I need some fences and some torches as well. Because... let's just shove those in there. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some oak fence. There, and there. And we're going to go there. There, and there. Get this all around. Get rid of that. Then I'm going to shove a torch there. And there. Right, now did I get... oh, stop pressing that button. Did I get any gates? Have I got any gates? No. So I'm going to need to craft myself a gate. Okay, that's fine. We can craft ourselves a gate. Get that gate like that. And then... bring our gate there, open it up, get rid of that torch because we don't need it, and come inside and get that. So what we've not now got is we've got 4 paddocks, and these paddocks are going to become that one. I want that one. These paddocks are going to become the beginnings of our farms. Have I come into one too many? Yeah, llamas are bigger, aren't they? Right, so we've got, first off, we're going to have our... let's do our sheep farm first. So we're going to have 1, 2... oh, it says 2 times sheep. 3 times sheep. Another different sheep. That sheep. That's his 4 times sheep now. And that's... I don't want 5 times sheep. I wanted 6 sheep. Alright, well that's annoying. So we've got cow. And another cow. Is that going to say 2 times cow now? Yes, it is. 2 times cow. So now we're going to go pigs. Pig. 2 times pig. Does that mean I can't breed the pigs? It's just pigs and 2 times cow and 5 times sheep. That's a little bit annoying. I wanted to be able to breed them. That was what I was really after. But at least now we've got them in their little compounds, so that's good. We're going to shove these bits back in here. Get the beacon in there. block of iron. Right, so I'm going to need to build another. Let's just get. What should I get out of here? I think I just need to build another thing, don't I? So let's get some chests. And I need some dirt. I'm going to 1, 2. I'm going to get some chests by going shift click there and there. Get rid of those. Can shove those chests back in there. They can go back in, they can go back in, they can go back in. And now I've got, let's get rid of these and they can go in to the top chest. There we go. Oak leaves in there. So now I've started to get plenty more storage. You can see how the entire thing just develops and develops and develops. Look, I've got now, let's just come over and get ourselves a pumpkin. That's all very good. And we can, oh, I didn't need to do that then. We can, 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2. And that and that. There we go. And punch the pumpkin and get a pumpkin. Where'd that pumpkin go? There it is. Thank you very much. So you can see I've got a little bit of lag, which is a little bit irritating, but it's all right. It's all good. So let's get these bits in here. So we're collecting more and more resources, which is brilliant. We've got loads of stuff in here. We've got stuff cooking away nicely in here. And I've got nothing going on in there at the moment because I was cooking charcoal for fuel. Let's get another one of those. Shove that in there like that. Perfect. So I think what we'll do now is we want to expand this island just a little bit more. So I'm going to grab myself some stone slabs and we're going to start doing that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to build out this platform a little bit further in this direction. Now the last thing I want here is lag. That's going to kill me a lot, but hopefully I'll get away with it and it won't do any of that killing malarkey. So let's get ourselves a bit further out, plenty of shift click, keep my finger firmly on that shift button because if I fall off I will be less than satisfied. And I'm just basically going to use slabs to increase the floor plan that I've got, and then what we can do is we can keep coming, we can start to do some more interesting stuffs. And there, shift clicking. So I'm just going to carry on doing this until such time as I've built a platform that is big enough for what I want to do. So we've built this pretty decent sized platform, 17 by 17, we've lit it up and that is the center. So I'm just going to start to build up just a little, where we go, a little bit of glass. Now I've managed to get glass through the shop, because obviously for glass you need sand. I only had 3 blocks of sand on my island, so I've got enough of these dollars that I've got through those keys to be able to build or to get myself some glass. So I've got some glass there and there and there and there and there, there and there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build myself a little spawner, or a little kind of mob farm if you like, out of these glass blocks. And because I had that, I got 5 minutes of flight, which I can use. Oh, so I've run out of glass. That's fine. So I've got that that section. That's going to be where the mobs drop in, and then I just need to build up the rest of the spawn, which I'm going to do in a very unsexy way, I reckon. Let's have it. Where's my cobble? I've got a load of cobble. I'm just going to do a load of cobble because that's going to be the easiest way, I reckon, to make this mob spawner. So if I come up here, I've probably got about 2 minutes of fly left, so I can use that. Now I'm not looking for this to be a mob kind of killer, if you like, not a mob bits farm. This is going to be kind of where I do the killing myself, which is great. So let's get, I think that's plenty big enough. Probably going to get gammed up by spiders, though, isn't it? Right, okay, so I need to think about how I'm going to do this, and I'll be back in a minute. Well, we've finished it, and it is quite big. I've literally just this minute finished it, so it's not like it's been ready for a while. Let's just get rid of these, and get rid of that as well. Okay, so this is basically a test as to whether or not what I've been told about Skyblocks is actually true and that it does naturally spawn mobs. I'm hoping it does, because if it doesn't, I'm in proper trouble, because I've just wasted a whole load of cobble and my entire flight. But basically with that flight you get 5 minutes of flight when you vote. You remember I told you about voting to get those crate keys? Well, if you vote you get 5 minutes of flight, and you can use it just to help you out a little bit with stuff like that. So that's completely run out now, sadly, but what I'm hoping is that it's not a complete waste of time. What I want is for people in the comments below, let me know, did I just completely waste my time doing this? Because, well, because there aren't going to be any mob spawning in there, because you have to have mob spawners to make it. Well, I don't know, but I guess we'll find out in a bit. So I'm just going to cut down some wood whilst I'm waiting. Now the good thing about chopping these wood with the wood farm on this Castia server is that you constantly get profit. So what you might have experienced is in normal vanilla Minecraft, if you've chopped down a tree, you may or may not get a sapling. You need to get at least one sapling for every tree that you knock down for you to be kind of profit neutral, for you to be able to replant the tree that you've just kicked off. But with Castia, I've found that I get at least 2 and maybe even 3 little bits drop down per tree, which means that you're always constantly in profit and you're never ever going to run out of wood, which is just as well, because wood is a relatively staple thing here. So I'm just going to get a little bit more. There we go. Right, so we've got a fair old few bits of wood there, which is great. And if we just keep chopping this away, we can keep going. And once I've got a few more saplings, I can then replant and we can do the cycle all over again. So it's basically very just standard survival type activity, getting yourself more stuff than you had at the start by planting or by growing or by chopping or whatever it might be. So that's what I've done. However, I am getting just a little bit of lag, and the lag is not the fault of the server. I just want to be absolutely clear. The lag is because I'm sat in a hotel room right now with average Wi-Fi, and that is why I've got a little bit of lag. It's not ideal, but you know, these things come to try us and you've got to do what you've got to do. There you go. So I've already got a profit in saplings off the back of these leaves, and there'll probably be a few more saplings come down out of those leaves as well. In fact, I don't even need there to be. So what I can do is I can get rid of those, I can get my shears, and I can perhaps get some more of these leaves, because leaves can be used to trade in for currency in Castia. So you can trade not much, just a little bit, but leaves are worth money. And you can get them in here and you can sell a load of leaves and you can get some money for it. So if you get lots and lots of leaves, you can get lots and lots of money. Well, I don't know about lots and lots, but you can get a fair few bits of money. Just cut those last ones down, collect them all up. Got some other stuff there as well. Okay, so what I can do is I can put the saplings and the seeds in there. Actually, I'm going to put those in there and those in there and that. And that can go there. And then here you can see we've got a few stacks of these dark elk leaves. So if I go /shop, go to blocks, is it this one? Might be. No, it's not that one. Food, ores, farming, mob drops, redstone, might be miscellaneous actually. Yeah, so look, so we've got oak leaves. To sell, it's $0.45, but that's fine. So we've got 3 stacks here. So you can go 1, and since I'm buying leaves, I don't want to do that, cancel that. That's not what I want to do. I want to sell the leaves. I don't want to buy leaves, I want to sell them. Right, so /shop. So if I go onto miscellaneous and the next page, it's so left click to buy, right click to sell. So if I right click, I'm now selling leaves. So I'm going to sell in 64 leaves, selling 3 stacks. and I sold 192 leaves there, and I got $86 for it. Can you see there in the chat? 192 leaves for $86. So it's all right. It's not bad, and it is a decent way for you to start to get yourself a little bit of cash. So that's how you're going to be starting yourself off on this server. Now I am just a little bit worried that this mob farm is not going to do the do. Oh, I can hear something. So it sounds like there's something in there. I've just got to wait for them to fall onto the thing. Now it's not the most, should we say, efficient way of doing it, but I've not got any redstone linked to it, and I've not got any dispensers. So I suppose what I could do is I could make dispensers and add them, because obviously I've got my steps up there still. And maybe even when I do another vote, I might get another 5 minutes off flight. That might be a way to do it. It might be. Let's just get this cactus. Okay, apparently that's herbalism. Getting cactus is herbalism. So let's get those cactus can go in there. So I've now got 60 cactus. And my... There we go, collect up that as well. Not that one in there. And I'm collecting up sugarcane as well. So that's working quite well. All I need is for those mobs that are obviously in there now. Are they labels? Can you just see those kind of tags there? I wonder if they're labels. That's quite interesting. So they may or may not fall down that hole. What I've basically got inside is I've got 4 channels, one going out in each direction, and across those channels I've got trapdoors, and then I've got some platforms. So it's a very passive farm. I'm just sort of waiting for one to fall into one of the gaps by trying to walk across the trapdoor that is open. And in doing so, you can see, so like you've got 3 times skeleton, 4 times zombie, and 3 times creeper. So there's a few bits in there. They have definitely spawned inside. I need to get myself dispensers to basically flush them out. I think that's the only way we're going to do this, and it's by flushing them. Okay, well I'll do that I think I'll do that another time. I reckon that's the way forwards with that. So what I want to do now is some challenges, or at least 1 or 2 challenges. I think I can do a couple possibly. So I've not collected any melon seeds, pumpkin seeds, or wheat. Well, I have. I've collected some, but this one, now my island level is plenty, so I think I can do that one. So I can only do that once. What did I get for that? I got 1 iron pickaxe, 5 dirt, and a sponge. There you go. Very useful. So that can go in there. And then what I think I can also do, whoops, is I think I can do the green dye one. Yeah, because I need 32 cactus green dyes. So let's just take 60 cactus and we can shove it in there. Get rid of those and we'll make some dye. There we go. See, obviously you smelt the cactus and you get cactus green dye. And I just need to have that 32 times and I'm away. So in the meantime, let's get some more farming stuffs. There we go. We get that and I can plant those seeds. So we've now got 13 of those pumpkins, which isn't too bad. I'm a little bit disappointed. I really wanted to get these fellas. I wonder if I can get them to breed. Let's just have a look. I've got 2 sheep, so obviously there's the opportunity to be able to just get wheat. 5. Are they even interested? Right, so that one's loving it. That one's some kind of freak sheep with a head. That's like a mutant sheep. That sheep's gone. It's like a sheep that's been transported through a... That's horrible. I'm going to move away. I'm actually going to move away because it scared me slightly. And I'm going to put these back in the thing before it's too late. That sheep is properly done. Look at the state of that sheep. It is. Get rid of that and get rid of that. That sheep is... Has it changed back yet? Has it changed back yet? That's beyond wrong. That's beyond wrong. Let's get some more wood whilst we're waiting. So now some of the islands on this skyblock server are absolutely mental. So I did manage to go across to the spawn and enchant myself one axe with Unbreaking 1, which is not massively exciting, but it's a diamond axe. It's got Unbreaking 1, which means actually it's not going to be too bad. There we go, it's come through. Get this done. Have we got any others? I think that might be it. So let's just get rid of some of this. Just replant the ones that we dug up. So I'm still getting my head around this thing. It's still not easy. I'm not used to it, I guess, but we're getting there. Like, there's another one there. Get that and that. That's good. Okay, so pick up more of these because there's more falling on the floor. Put them in the thing. There's no mobs falling down. I'm totally going to have to do dispensers. I'm totally going to have to do dispensers, which is a real shame. Let's get rid of that. And I guess the whole thing now is just rinsing and repeating quite a lot to get to a point where the entire island, is that the right way to call it? This is an island, isn't it? Of course it is. The entire island is such that it's gone completely bonkers, but this is quite fun. I need to upgrade this so it's a much better and more productive one that I can go AFK on. And to do AFK, I need to get a pick with mending or something like that on it. Otherwise, it's just going to be, it's going to just kill me. AFK sessions will be 5 minutes, and that'll be that, because I won't be able to do any more because the pick will break. And that is actually a big part of that. So we got it. That is one more skyblock. Just a little bit more. What have you done since last time we looked at your Avo? Well, I've done all of that, and in this episode we've built a mob spawner that needs a little bit of an upgrade with some dispensers. We've built that little sugarcane farm, which is lovely. We like that. That's going to get us plenty of sugar. We are smelting some green dye there, which we'll take out in a minute. I've got a farm. We've created our little wood area there. So it's all in all come along quite well. I'm going to get that challenge with the green dye. That'll give me a reward. I think I can do that a few times, which is great. And I think it's going okay. I plan for this Skyblock Island to be completely mental. In the next episode, we are going to be attempting to build downwards. Yes, you heard it first here. We're going to try and build downwards. And the way we're going to do that is just through water towering and probably dying a lot. Yes, I think we'll probably do it quite a lot, but we'll do it live on stage, so that'll be quite hilarious. All right, if you've enjoyed the video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you've enjoyed it, and I'll keep making them. Also, if you've not done it already, please do remember to hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.